Gas.
Down here with Raymond Mario Lassiter. Raymond, how fast does that little car go?
I don't know. I can hardly get it wound up from here to the corner. I'm going all the way around the track, I think, for score again.
All right. Well, you better watch it over there on the Mount Juliet side. It's 21-0. Mount Juliet is trailing. They got the ball. Quick slam. We knock it down. We shot number 48. Is that Dirksen? Yes. Or is that Mario C? Both of them are linebackers. They shot in on Carruthers. He was trying to hit the slant. We just simply blowed the linebackers.
Both linebackers came hard, and Dirksen got the ball almost off the hand of the quarterback, Carruthers. And, Bruce, we have just turned that defensive front loose.
Bruce, getting back to that touchdown run, I don't know if you saw what I saw, but Sellers' burst of speed through the line was unbelievable.
He's got more speed, deceptive speed, than you think he has. But there was a big, big hole there. You might have could have run through that. Hot pass. This one's open. Great catch. This kid, Alcott, can catch the football. That was an excellent, excellent catch right there up on the 33-yard line. He caught that ball right off of the ground and picked up about 7 yards where it is 3rd down and 3.
And when Bruce Skeen says a guy can catch the ball, he ought to know, one of the best receivers ever to come out of Lebanon High School. Blue Devils lead in this one by a score of 21-0. 10-11 to go.
They've got that 3 wide outs to the right. Carruthers is a quarterback, and they'll probably go to the right. He runs the option left pitch. He said, back, we're waiting on him, but we miss him. He got out of bounds, and he got up to the 42. We had people there, but we didn't tackle. We didn't tackle very well over there, John Bryan. If you're down there right beside the play, I know we should have had him. They run the option and got out of bounds up on the 44-yard line, but we were set to make the tackle.
Michael King made the tackle on that play.
Well, that's just great. Ball's on the 44, 1st and 10. They run the option and got yardage. Mount Juliet down 21-0, 9:55 to go in this football game. Carruthers takes it back to pass, looking over the middle. Got a man. No, he doesn't. Well covered by Zach Lanier. Lanier was covering him well on this side. That was Alcott again. He was well covered that time. Carruthers' arm could be hurting. How many has he put up in the air now, Terry?
Carruthers is now 10 of 17, Bruce, but only 1 of 4 in the second half.
He seems like he's thrown more than that, but 17's a lot for Mount Juliet over the last few years we've been watching them. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. The ball on the 44, Lebanon leading on a Sellers just ran 38 yards a while ago and made it 21-0. Presley kicked the point. Slot right, eye set. They run that inside slide strap, and we miss him, but somebody's there. Cantrell. Tony Cantrell stayed at home and met him like he's supposed to meet him. Straight up, knocked him down, no gain.
Bruce, we had pursuit from the backside, but Cantrell took on the blocker, met him right in the hole, and made the play stand right there, and that's a good-looking play. Cantrell, a kid who missed last year because he was ineligible, got his act together over summer school, and he's going to make a big impact for this football team this year as a defensive lineman.
3rd and 9, 3 wide outs to the right for the 1 setback. Carruthers takes it and runs the slice trap, and he fell over his own man, and we chase him, and we knock him down, and that's our end. No, it's not. It's Tony Cantrell. Tony Cantrell has sacked Carruthers.
Bruce,
Carruthers got knocked down back on the 38, Tommy.
We went to a prevent defense, pulled Cantrell out from defensive tackle, stood him up as a defensive end, kind of as a Lawrence Taylor-type player, stand him up out there all by himself and let him go to the quarterback. He had containment, and he was all over the quarterback. Back to punt for Mount Juliet is Shane Ray.
Tommy, you can tell we have hit them weights because when we tackle them, we just pull them down. Punt is away. Pretty good punt. We'll let it roll. In fact, the referee could have caught it more than anybody else. It went out of bounds, I think, on the 33 or 34-yard line. Lebanon's going to take over. Terry, what do you have?
28 yards on the punt. They down it at the Lebanon 34. That's where they'll take over with 8:32 left in the ballgame.
Well, I hate to say this, and I'm going to say it. It's 6 years, and Mount Juliet hasn't scored, people, but 2 points, and we give them that, didn't we?
We ran out of the end zone 2 years ago when Jim Brindley took a safety.
So we're in the 4th quarter. I don't know how many quarters that would be, but this is the 6th year we've done this. and it's 21 to nothing, and there's only 8 minutes for him to score, and we run Rose up the middle, and he got across the 34 and got to the 36 and got a couple and maybe got 3 to the 37. Let's give him 3 on the 37 and call it 2nd and 7.
A little quick mathematics by our good friend and colleague Terry Stafford. In the 6 years since Mount Juliet last won in this series, we have outscored the Bears 115 to 2.
115 to 2. We're in the fourth quarter. Slot left, we take it, run the second man through, and they really jam him up, and Manier got hit hard. So they ran the second man through, fake it to the full, and give it to the second man through off tackle, which has not worked very well tonight on that play. Mount Juliet has had a whole host of people there. Ball on a 37, no gains, 3rd and 7. The clock right now running, and it's against Mount Juliet. On a beautiful night, the rain held off, the crowd piled in. Some of them for Mount Juliet are piling out, but it's been probably a 4,000 or 5,000 crowd here tonight. Lebanon out of the huddle. Triplett going to run a sweep, reverse to Manier. Here he comes. He's wide open. He gets a block from Triplett. He got enough block to get him loose. He's across the 45 to the 50. Greg Triplett, the quarterback. All he had to do, and he got a good block, and he got his man down, and Zach Manier run the reverse up to the 50-yard line. Good block by our quarterback, Tommy.
Well, it was sure effective. He got in the way. That's all he had to do. And Mount Juliet's defense, pursue. The reverse was the perfect play to call because it just let their own pursuit work against them. We got the field turned around, 1st down.
And that just keeps that clock moving and keeps us with the ball. Inside trap. Sellers got hit this time on the one he scored a while ago. They were waiting on him this time, and they knocked him down for a yard loss. Maybe 2-yard loss, I think so. Back to the 48. He lost 2. It's 2nd and 12. There is 6:35 to play in this football game. Lebanon 21, Mount Juliet 0. Next week, it's going to be a great, great football game here, people. Riverdale and Lebanon, and it should be packed.
Riverdale playing against Glencliff tonight over on the turf at MTSU, and they've got one of the best quarterbacks in the state, Brian Davis.
Take it, second man through. Neal got outside, 45, 40. Got a 1st down or close to it. Neal broke outside on that belly play. And John Brown, I don't know where you are looking at the 1st down, but it's close, isn't it?
It's going to be close. Looks like they're going to ask for a measurement, Bruce.
So Neal, the sophomore. Sellers, the sophomore. Wonder who their freshman coach was.
You know, it's great, Terry, that a couple of guys have
The video portion of our broadcast is brought to you by Beard Construction, David Harvey Auto, Claiborne's Bakery, First Bank and Trust, K.O. Lester's Cash and Carry, Lebanon Cablevision, Midwestco Permapipe Division, Harlow Atwood Funeral Chapel, The Rock 10 Company, TRW Steering Division, and the Video Movie Center.
Well, in the clock, I know you're not keeping time on the clock, but I know we have probably had it. I don't think they've had it over 3 or 4 minutes. Slot left, 1st down on the 40-yard line. Take the ball, and we run the second man through. Neal won't get much this time. Got back to the line of scrimmage, and they knocked him down. Lebanon will maintain possession. Mind you, thought they had recovered a fumble. Here comes some subs in. Now, Tommy, you're going to have to check me with some guards. 63 and 57 have just checked in.
All right, our new guards for the Blue Devils, 57 is Rob Pack. He's a senior. Also checking in is David Humes. He's a senior. So 2 new guards, out come Ashley and Brindley, and in go Pack and Humes, 2 seniors replacing 2 seniors.
Right now we got a junior quarterback, a junior fullback, and 2 sophomore slot back, and a sophomore tailback. And here comes Neal outside. He cuts it back in on the 40, made a good effort to the 38, and got about 2 out of all that. And Lebanon using a lot of clock. It's down to 4:45, and we're on the 38, and we're 3rd and 8. 21 to nothing, Lebanon. DeMont Stone will check back in. Tommy, it's amazing that 6 years you can shut an opponent out. They only have 24, 25 to score this year. We're 3rd down and 8, and we're running a draw play to Neal straight up the middle, 5, 10, 15, all the way to the 25. Tyson Neal, the sophomore, carried that football to the 25-yard line and another first down. Terry, what'd he get?
12 yards on that play, Bruce. He's now carried the ball 9 times, 47 yards for Tyson Neal.
So I think in the second half, the stats have taken over for Lebanon. In the first half, mind you, it led in the stats. I think Lebanon has dominated this second half. Stone is in. Sellers is flanked to the right. Boy, they're backed off of him a lot. Take the ball, run, Rose up the middle, 5 yards to the 20-yard line. Just a straight dive to Rose. We're running the clock out, and we're trying to score again. Lebanon came into this ball game a 7-point favorite by the paper, and it's going to be close, isn't it?
Looks like it really could be close as we're going to try to get the thing down there in the end zone. At least we do have the younger guys in there, and Charles Moss has come off the bench now. Bruce Charles, the junior, in there at tailback for Lebanon.
So the first time we've seen him tonight, we used 3 tailbacks tonight. Take it, we run Moss, and Moss bangs in there and got a little yardage. He crossed the 20, maybe got to the 18 and got 2. Charles Moss, a junior, the first time he's gotten in there. They may put it on the 19. He got a yard, or I think they will spot it on the 19. A yard gain, 3rd down and about 4. 2:58. And Lebanon is going to knock Mount Juliet off for the 6th straight year. And not only that, they haven't scored in 6 years. Well, they did score 2 points.